every time you come. Even a giant crowd, I'm in plain clothes, and I sit in the top corner, they can all spot me, and their eyes are on me the entire time. Because they've known me for a long time, they trust me, they want my face, not my computer. Now there's Zuri, so that's pretty fun.
Everything is party because you can't get up.
Annoying fact. And they're monkeys.
Against the window. You'll see it all the time here. The adults come and they sit against the glass with their back against it, looking over their shoulder at you. Because that's how they invite a stranger to their first interaction. They sit back to back, looking over their shoulders at each other. If you're at the zoo on a cold day and there's nobody here, if you sit on that window ledge inside, you will have every individual come and until I move. And if I never move, you can't go home. So they'll sit for hours and hours and hours. So you're crazy because you got the legs.
Look at
There's
that.
Kinga, there's Baby. You'll see Dad now how impressive and big Dad is if you want. Now, watch Dad. Dad's now checking you out because he's scared. He's going to see if you are to this family, sure this is safe. And watch Dad's face. He's checking out pretty intently. Look at the size of his body. He's a pretty big guy, huge head, huge shoulders, huge body. And then to the side is that round belly. But look at his chest muscles and the size. It needs something else to do it. If you notice the girls under the log there, compare Kyoja to Kinga. Scientifically. That's because she controls him, not the opposite. Most men at Lions School think, oh, not male, not the girl, he's so awesome. He's not. They choose him, not the reverse. He has absolutely no say in who his mates are. They approach him. And if a new guy walks by, he's pulled onto each other. When a baby is born in Gorilla, which is born there, you'll never see an adult male pick her up. That's because Dad can never pick her up. Which is not fun for Dad. Since Dad's job is protection, if he had baby on his back, if I jumped in there, his friend goes to the fight with him. So the girls will carry the baby as Dad protects them all at the same time. You see, he can move pretty quick, but he's always aware of what's happening all the time around him. There's that wicked back thing, that giant V-shaped back, huge chest, tiny waist. because a smell wave comes out of him and hits you. You can't breathe, your eyes water. He is designed to freak you out. He stands up, beats his chest, teeth him out, running at you full steam, throwing trees at you. The smell wave is nothing, and just skunk, and you run away. He's designed to scare you, not to fight. If he meets a leopard has sharp claws and sharp teeth. He doesn't. Brothers and sisters, they come back and they wake up in fear. They don't get in the hospital. They have stitches. They're back in here as soon as possible to avoid him getting too stressed. If they have stitches, that's a problem because they like to pick things out of their fur. Stitches are there, get rid of them. What the vets often have to do is take them out. If they have stitches in their abdomen, these ones are clear, but their forearms are covered in blue, green, and yellow ones. They're fake. To have them pick out those ones, by the time they've done those ones, these ones have filled quite nicely. And to have that back and forth, they're smart enough to understand, I don't want this here, but they need to heal with their family. Raised by her sister, the one you see her playing with right now. Now, Barika, was bigger right now, rest of the two, Barika's a teenage girl. Our situation here is like a 12-year-old human girl finding an infant, picking it up, raising it by herself by choice with no assistance. It's highly unusual. But Zuri, baby's mom, who's now walking toward that tube, has. Because despite what we say in humans about maternal instinct, moms, not true. Mothering is a learned behavior, and it's cyclical. You will mother like your mother mothered. You weren't nursed, chances are you will not either. Zuri was raised in humans, bottle-fed and put in a crib when she was asleep. So when Yvonne was born, she fell asleep, she was put down and left there alone. Because that's what we do with our infants. Barika was raised by her mom here at the zoo, and she knows you carry a baby all the time. Birth for them is easy. It's an 8 to 10 second process. Because your mom is gigantic, kid is small. But once you were done giving birth, be thankful you weren't a gorilla. Because that baby then goes right here and stays there for a year. To Christmas, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, because that kid needs to eat every 90 minutes. What a challenging time. I could have worked out for the best. But that process not easy. One person, yogurt in your knees, spoon in one hand, bottle in the other, feeding the adult as you bottle feed the baby. If you stop the yogurt, they go for the bottle, because the bottle is delicious. So it's a constant distraction, but it worked out. Kids do great. Now 3 had a fun time in there, and she no longer is on the bottle at all. So stress-free, it's good, well. But watch her play around. She's very curious to be here at this age, and she wants to explore on. She can no longer do it with anything. She has to follow every rule everyone else has to follow. Out of line, she's back in line, really fast by her dad. So right now, she's not loving life, and it's a lot less fun than it used to be. But she's adjusting quite well. But she does know if she's silly and cute, she does get on. They cannot come off. They can only access the tree through a small hole in the side of the tube. They must use their brain to get the tree out. And what's in this tube changes numerous times every day. Sometimes it's empty. They try all the time, nothing comes out. Sometimes there's a whole potato in there. They try and get the reward. Easiest solution possible. They'll take it and start tilting it back and forth if food falls out of the hole. If food doesn't fall out, finger and tongue is the next attempt. If that doesn't work, they can stick and modify it into a tool. As they use it, they change the shape of what is inside it. Peanut butter, they make it stick smooth. They flatten the end around one side to scoop it out faster. They've only not figured this out about the hole. They couldn't. And it was false. Because they always figured it out. That day, they tried, and then they gave up after 7 hours of trying, which is a big deal for them. There's that back. That giant shaped back. His back's facing you because really, his eyes should be on his family. Then you take a deep breath, you might smell them. They do have a natural Leo smell hall. You'll see a shift. We'll put the boys outside, bring the family inside. So they're both on display. You'll come back at 3 to watch the teenage boys. Because this is a family. I compare it to a playground. The adults sit on the outside, the kids play. the two teenage boys are two teenage boys. They run, they wrestle, they play, and have a great time. They're really quite fun to watch, and very different than this. If you do want to see stuff, the skulls, the hands,